academia gap, readdressing the degrees for emerging sectors and higher education and internationalization. Will explore how our education system and ecosystem can become the true engine for our national progress. So I would like to mention a few of my experiences here. So since how the ecosystem to be transferred. In one of the meeting, so I was talking to Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji. He was mentioning now the industries and all coming up where the metros are there, where the infrastructure is very well established. Now the future is getting transformed into the place where the knowledge is available, where the skill set is available, where the productivity is there. So industry is going to come to the places where the knowledge. Now this is the place where we have so many universities, the knowledge is here. I am sure that this place will be a happening place in a near future. And apart from this, in one of our discussion, Mr. Bhatia, Apple CEO, when I was talking to him about how the production expansion is going on, he mentioned very clearly they have been in this industry in India, the manufacturing, because of this production linked incentive schemes. When the schemes is not there, then they are not ready to be here in India. The reason behind it is the right kind of a manpower, right kind of a skill set, it's not available, and we are far, far below than the expected productivity from the international standard. As well as the training the manpower, it is a cost, in fact. Once the people comes out from the colleges, and those they are not ready to deployable in the manufacturing. The reason is there is a big gap in it. In fact, India's demographic dividend gives us an extraordinary edge, but also a profound responsibility. Our education system must evolve to become more practical, industry aligned, and global connected, ensuring every graduate is prepared for a rapid transforming world. So, if you look at into Andhra Pradesh, it's standing tall across all other Indian states. The gross enrollment registry of ratio is 36.8% when comparing with the national averages, but we need to do a lot of catching up to be done to meet the international standards. To do that, so we need to come up with a proper reforms and integrate the same with AI, digital skills and entrepreneurship and initiative that empower women and rural youth are shaping a more inclusive and future-ready academic landscape. So the current landscape of Andhra Pradesh, if you look at it, Andhra Pradesh is hosting closer to 2,600 higher educational institutions, out of which 47 universities are there and 321 engineering colleges. All put together, we have been producing closer to 1.4 lakh engineers every year, or they are employable. As our minister just told that 51% is our employability. But my research saying that it is 45%, but still that's good enough, so 45. So, but still we need to do a lot here to increase our employability, what to be done and how it has to be done, etc. And what AP is required, by 2030, AP is required closer to 1.2 million skilled professionals. So where they're going to work, how they are going to work. As in the previous speech, the minister told very clearly already $120 billion is already landed, and another $120 billion is going to get signed on 14th and 15th. All these people are going to work in those industries subject to, if they have the capability, if they have a potential to do it, if they have an innovation and creativity to think further, to move ahead on this. In fact, so I did a little research on particular thing. If you look into I have just compared, I've taken two timelines. One is pre-COVID, the other one is a post-COVID. So the salaries for the non-engineering people, especially for the helping, the helpers, drivers, odd jobs, masons, etc. What is their salary? And what is the salary of an engineer in post-COVID and pre-COVID? If you look into it, so there is a predominant growth in the odd job. There is 75 to 80% growth in the salaries of the employees, those who are doing an odd job. When we look into an engineer's, I'm sorry to say this, the salaries got stagnated. It is close to 3 lakh rupees. It is there previously 3 lakh per annum, that means 25,000 per month. Still today, the same salaries are prevailing. It is time to think about it. So why these salaries got stagnated? What happens here? If you want to grow $30 trillion economy, whether the salary levels at 25,000 is enough to grow at that pace. To get 7 to 8% GDP growth, is that enough to do it? So our per capita income should grow up and our salaries should move up. Then only the $30 trillion economy objectives can be achieved here. So the industry academia gap is persist, and curriculum must better reflect modern skill demands such as AI, IoT, robotics and cyber security. Research output remains modest, calling for a shift from teaching focused to innovation driven institution. So we've been focusing on teaching. So we want a innovation driven institutions. Faculty development is uneven and digital access needs strengthening, and global exposure for learned must expand. So now to creating this curriculum, modernizing the curriculum, skill development and apprenticeship at scale, CII would like to act as a catalyst, would help the universities. I heard from the madam that industry doesn't have the time to create it. Certainly we try to create that space, and we'll do that, madam. You please put across to us this particular one. So the future of Andhra Pradesh will be shaped not only in factories, it will be shaped in the classrooms and laboratories where young minds learn to imagine, design and lead. Let us commit to building the ecosystem that is future ready, globally competitive and deeply innovative. Before we close, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have joined us this morning. So Honorable Minister, Mr. Nara Lokesh Garu, so we have very well taken, sir, the $30 trillion economy by 2047 and 2.4 trillion from Andhra Pradesh side. The importance of human capital has been taken into consideration, and 5 pillars of transformation, this university, the bridging the gap is very well taken, sir. And the next thing is Professor Pre Ratnashila Mana, Vice Chairperson, Apache. Thank you for your valuable presence, madam. How modern approach and dual dominant degrees will help the industry as well as these institutions. Very well taken. And Mr. Philip Asalam, founder, First Gen UK, our sincere appreciation for your participation, sir. And Dr. G.V. Selvam and Dr. Ashwin Mahalingam, thank you for your leadership and continuous support. And a special note to thanks to our distinguished speakers, panelists, and our partners. Event partner, VIT Vellore Institute of Technology. Associate partners, JPR University and Tyagarajan College of Engineering. Supporting partner, ICD Academy. As Andhra Pradesh is hosting the CII 30th Partnership Summit in Visakhapatnam for tomorrow, day after, 14th and 15th November. It's a marquee platform championed by Mr. Nara Lokesh Garu and pivotal for attracting large-scale investment. Is already mentioned, 120 is landed, 120 is going to get landed. He's very confident on it and generating new jobs. Today's discussion gain even greater relevance and urgency. So, wishing you all productive and engaging conference ahead. So, please join us for the networking tree, and we will reassemble again here in next 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of the inaugural session of the CII Southern Region Higher Education Conclave 2025. We extend our heartfelt thanks to all our dignitaries for sharing their valuable insight. Before we let you go, dear guests, dignitaries on the dais, I would request you to please stand up for a group photo.
Great, sir. Thank you very much for having me.